Immersion Project: My Time with Older Adults by Chelsea Norris at Colorado Christian University. The city of Fort Collins has a median age of just over 29 years old. By 2020, Fort Collins expects that 1 in 5 adults will be over 65 years old. Fort Collins currently has resources for its older adults, and it is working on a plan for this anticipated boom. For my immersion project, I visited 2 nursing homes with a therapy dog. These nursing homes are primarily funded through Medicaid. I also attended a laughter yoga class at the local senior center. The senior center has memberships and reduced rates for older adults with low incomes. I also conducted an interview with Mia, a resident in an independent living community, which is funded by Housing and Urban Development, HUD. During each laughter yoga session, Mary opened us with a warm welcome, and Joe closed us with a joke. During my first session, I was very concerned with Alice's balance, but by my second session, I was feeling much better, as she was doing just fine and the others were very careful around her. I learned through observation that this class is very much a family unit. Everyone was respectful of each other's space and careful of each other. They made sure to include everyone by including Mary, who does not walk during the class. Every person made an effort to include her personally in the activities. This experience was challenging at first, but once I settled into this family unit, it was quite enjoyable. Sue and Sue note that culturally competent counselors are aware of their fears and biases, as well as the culture they are working with. Older adults may be called slow, irrelevant, stubborn, smelly, and may be accused of being prejudiced themselves. Joe takes all of these things in stride and can laugh them off. Counselors need to be aware that their clients may not be able to do what Joe does. Visiting the nursing homes was uncomfortable for me. I felt like I was invading space, though their excitement over seeing Dickens overcame that a little bit. Sometimes it was even hard to get out of the room because they didn't want to let us go. I had to learn the lesson that as John 13:35 tells us to love others as we want to be loved. And I wouldn't want to live there and have people invade my space. Does not mean that they don't want to live there and have people come in and visit them. This is the way we need to shift our perspective. And as soon as I did, it was a lot easier, a lot more comfortable, and a lot more fun to be there. I met with Mia from an independent living community. She has lived there for 25 years. We met in the main room, which was distracting, with people coming in and out and walking dogs, doing laundry, and one woman was even walking a cat. Mia has lived there for 25 years and has dealt with the cliques that come from communal living. Groups will gather in the communal great room to chat and play games, and volunteers serve lunch there on weekdays. Residents here utilize community resources. Medicaid delivers supplies and home health aides visit often. Residents have friends and family as well as local churches to drive them, and the bus has a stop right outside. These residents may be low income, but with the many resources in town, they do not let that keep them in their homes or feel stuck in place without help. Fort Collins has many systems in place to help older adults. These include nursing homes, independent living, transportation, recreation, medication delivery, in-home counseling, and more. Each counselor has the obligation to learn about themselves and to continue to work on areas of fear and bias. Counselors also have strengths and populations in which they can best serve. This project helped show me that I am best working with children, though I will be prepared for the upcoming population boom. Those who work with older adults need to watch for depression, isolation, dementia, neglect, and abuse. This population is sensitive as they reach the end of their life and deserve the same respect as all other groups and ages do.